stressed man here. You look fantastic, man. Thank you for your kind words, and thank you for making this happen and being such a great man. It's so glad to be part of Viva Broadway, to be back on Broadway, my 6th show. It's crazy. I mean, Broadway is sort of the gateway of all cultural things in America, and to be a part of it is incredible. My show, Latin History for Morons, is for morons like myself who didn't know anything about Latin history and our contributions to this country. And the fact that we were here in the American Revolution, the Civil War, War of 1812, the French and Indian American War, World War I, World War II. And the genesis of my show was my son was being bullied at school with some racial slurs. Yeah, in New York City it can happen. And I started to ask myself, how could that be happening to my son in this city? And I started to think, it's history textbooks that were not included. Our contributions are erased. And so I worked my ass off, pardon me, to figure out where our contributions were. And then I found out this incredible information. And it's in my show, Latin History for Morons. And it's a lot funnier in the show than what I'm making it out to be right now. Now, this initiative, the Broadway League, is not just about bringing Latinos and Latina audiences to the theater, but also about letting people know that there are many opportunities to work on Broadway, both on stage and backstage. That the theater is one of New York City's most important homegrown industries. And that the Broadway League has been working to get the word out there that there are many career paths on Broadway open to Latinos and New Yorkers and all my New Yorkers. In addition to performers like the ones we're going to celebrate tonight, there are directors, there are designers, ushers, electricians, wardrobe supervisors, playwrights like myself. And now, people, it's my pleasure to welcome an up-and-coming Broadway star whose name you better remember, because you're going to be hearing it over and over again. He was raised in a tiny village of Sayulito, Mexico. Poca madre, no manches, güey. His name is Rodney Ingram, went to high school in Paris, France, which is perfect preparation for his current role, because Rodney made his debut as the understudy for the title role of Aladdin, but he is now starring as Raoul in The Phantom of the Opera, the longest running musical on Broadway, which celebrates its 30th anniversary on Broadway in January. And here to sing Mexico Lindo y Querido, please welcome Rodney Ingram.
All right, what a great honor this is tonight to celebrate Latinos y Latinas. This song is something that when I grew up in the little tiny village in Sayulita, Mexico, I had the mariachis singing all day long with me. These are the songs that I grew up singing. These are the songs that my grandfather used to sing to me, and to be able to sing that today here in the middle of Times Square is such an honor. And so we're gonna kick it off here on Mexican Independence Day, no less. So Viva Mexico, let's hit it. Voz de la guitarra mía, al despertar la mañana, quiere cantar su alegría a mi tierra mexicana. Yo le canto a sus volcanes, a sus praderas y flores, que son como talismanes, el amor de mis amores. México lindo y querido, si muero lejos de ti, que digan que estoy dormido y que me traigan lindo y querido. Si muero lejos de ti, que digan que estoy dormido y que me traigan aquí. Que digan que estoy dormido y que me traigan aquí. México lindo y querido, si muero lejos de ti. ¡Viva México! ¡Sí, señor! Gracias, gracias.